Kids Playground. Hooray!
This is the Deron Harris Podcast. Here's your host, Deron Harris.
Hey folks, what's good? Welcome back to the show. My name is Deron Harris. This is my podcast. Thank you for joining me this week. I do appreciate you. Quick reminder that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that there is help available before I get into my topic. Well, let me tell you what I'm talking about today first. Now, you know what? Let me go ahead and finish what I'm telling you about, which is go and get you some help, man, mentally, if you really need to go get it. Don't deprive yourself of that. You know what I mean? I suffer from, and I say this every week, I suffer from major depressive disorder. And sometimes it seems like I'm fine, and I know a lot of us seem like, it's fine, you know, but a lot of times it's not. And it just takes one thing really to kind of push you over the edge, you know, similar to what happened to me. So in order to kind of get by that, I just want to encourage everybody out there, if you feeling like you can't go on, like the walls are closing in all around you, just know that there are plenty of people out there that are willing to help you, that are trained, you know. And if you can't find nobody else, DM me, and me and my team will get with y'all, man, and figure out how to get you some help. So, I want to extend that to everybody. So, what am I talking about today? Well, first, I'm joined today by my best friend and my producer, the producer of my show, my brother, Mr. Jesse Yandle. What's happening?
Hello. Thank you.
What's good, man?
Oh, it's good to be sitting here in the same room with you.
Yeah, man. Look at me spilling shit all over the place. Look at me. Look at that.
It's good though. I mean, it's nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you for the rescue. Thank you for the pickup.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for the scoop.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming, man. So, and just know that we'll be pulling out of here. When, babe? When we trying to leave?
Tomorrow.
No, we're not leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Sometime in June.
I feel lucky to be here on the night of such a topic. Did you know the topic? You know the topic for tonight? Yes. Okay, your wife knows the topic. Wow, yeah. W-O, big W.
So the topic today is, I mean, it's really,
it's out there.
It's hard.
Totally
it's hard
gone.
to explain what the topic is. It's okay. OnlyFans. All right. I'm talking about this OnlyFans. I'm talking about this OnlyFans girl who slept with what was it? 580 dudes in 6 hours.
It's unreal.
And ended up in the motherfucking hospital. She's in the
laid
hospital.
out.
Apparently she has endometriosis, and now she's like, I guess she bleeding, and apparently she sustained some sort of cut. She had a cut down there, and it's just, it makes me think about
what. She said she found it surprisingly easy.
Yeah, it's easy for you to be a fucking hoe. That's easy to be hoeing. I mean, did you charge these motherfuckers, or was it free?
That'd be a different thing.
I mean, what the fuck is that, though? I mean, did you charge these motherfuckers, or was it free?
Well, it had to be free. I mean, I have no idea, but you'd think it has to be free, or it would be against the law. Where are they?
Is it against the law, though? I guess where were they? Where were they?
Where were they? And are you charging people?
I know in Vegas, there's like that.
I did know that too. In Vegas, it is legal.
That it's legal in Vegas.
Sell it.
You could sell. You
on
could
the street.
That's wild business.
Little flyer.
Why though, man? What OnlyFans has done is it has made it easy for people to shed their morals for cash gain. I mean, what is the expense though? At what expense? I mean, because you definitely gonna lose
what?
Like credibility with motherfuckers. I mean,
who are we talking about?
Well, everyone, a lot of people, but there are some people who were like, hey,
there are a couple thousand followers.
Handle your
right?
she's got like 199,000 followers.
Okay,
but a lot of those people, I mean, What do they follow her for? Are they just sexual deviants? Or somebody sitting there with their fucking dick in their hand while she does this? Or are there somebody just like, you know what, I'm gonna help this girl pay her bills and just no. These motherfuckers are sitting there with their fucking dick in their hands watching this shit.
Yes, all of those things. And if you could get a girl to believe that you're gonna pay for
just
school,
enough money, maybe she'll stop doing this OnlyFans.
No. Keep doing it just over here.
Well, I mean, a lot of people, especially, it really kind of came to prominence around COVID when people was like, I need to make some money.
Locked up.
I'm locked up. I ain't doing nothing but
and they did find this money.
But jacking off. That's all. What can I do? And
but you could take pictures of it if there's people that would buy it.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah. And people really kind of leaned into it. Some people who said, you know what, I'm in the comfort of my own home. I don't have to sleep with anybody strange if I don't want to. And that was where it came from. But then I guess porn stars got a hold of it. And of course, porn stars are porn stars. They, they're going to have their OnlyFans. And then you have a sector of creators. Now you have these creators, and that's what they call these chicks, are creators that pull these really wild ass sexual stunts. Like you got Bonnie Blue, and then there's also what was her name? Lily Phillips was the other girl. That I think Lily Phillips, she slept with like 1,054 dudes in 24 hours. I mean that's crazy business right there.
Yeah, stupid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This culture, only feminine, but these girls are wealthy now behind this. And what they're doing is now, what's happening is what I'm seeing is a lot of people are starting to go, you know what? I can do this. So our people are more willing to sell a morality for some cash in the hopes that they might be like one of these girls, but really you just turned out to be fucking hoe.
Wow. And you will be too. Really it's what's the future hold for the girl that did the 1,000 guys? Yeah,
what does your future hold? What are you going to do?
Was the Guinness Book there?
I guess. Well, I guess so, because there was a porn star named Lisa Sparks, I think. She did 919 guys. And this chick, Lily Phillips, broke her fucking record.
Oh, it's a real record.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. But, is it a viable thing?
Sideways society. We're moving into a weird direction.
I believe so. I believe that society has been moving in a weird direction for a long time.
And who cares who knows, and who cares who thinks this?
As long as you make money behind it, as long as you can capitalize on it, as long as the content that you create is viable for people to watch, regardless of what platform it's on.
Right, and there's people doing it free.
Oh, yeah.
They don't make anything. They hadn't figured out that segment of it. Like I've been showing my booty online, and I don't make anything.
And I got $38.
Yeah, I got 6 followers.
I got 6 people following me.
Yeah. And one of them gives me like $10 a month, and he's a nice guy.
Ugh.
But
see, people don't want to see regular shit. They don't want to see I'm making love to my partner. They don't want to see that. They want to see fucking deranged, fucking crazy, Diddy freak off shit.
Right, or people that know how to make bread.
That's what it is, because they definitely don't want social activism. They don't want social consciousness. They don't want standing up for the fucking.
Too. They like people to DJ for them.
You can DJ. You can DJ
over in the
bit.
corner on the TV.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's Deron.
You out the way.
And my mom was like, "That's Deron?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh." I'm like, "What do you mean by oh?" He's what? He's Deron.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you're leaving something out.
That's what I am.
He's old man.
But that's what I am. I'm getting to be anyway. So, but I don't know at what point somebody is like, listen, I'm just gonna. Like a regular person, somebody like if you like, it's. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know the logistics of how all of this works when you decide, hey, I'm going to decide to be an adult entertainer and go work in the porn industry, or I'm going to sit here at my fucking house.
I don't really know either, but I think it starts with some kind of casting couch.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably so. I would imagine so. But I'm more concerned with, I'm more concerned with like how this is affecting like people like currently. I mean, what it's driving, like I said, what it's driving us towards in our society, because
we're talking about it. People are going to want to see it. Like, and this is something you can see. You could watch this.
Yeah, it's definitely pay-per-view.
Okay, so
it's
a
pay-per-view thing. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's something.
Probably not much activity. It's wham bam thinky ma'am. Got to be.
Well,
I
don't know. It's social media. That's the thing. It's not like a cam girl or thing. Even though it's like a cam girl. Right. It's a social media platform. So there's interaction. I mean, there's interaction and people follow each other, and it's like a Facebook but with pussies and dicks.
Wow.
I mean,
what's it called again?
Facebook's with pussies and dicks.
And where do I find it?
On Facebook's with pussies and dicks.
.com.
But that's essentially what it is. It's like a, hey, stop by my profile.
I wish we'd have thought of it.
Listen, these people who thought it up are fucking quadrillionaires because, I mean, it's huge. But, there are people who are moving to try and curtail that industry. And to a degree, I can understand why, because, there is no real regulation on the internet as far as that is concerned. Our kids are exposed to so many things online that they could just look up at the drop of a hat, and... it's easy for them to obtain, but we have creators, quote unquote, now out there who are, quote unquote, influencing people. And this is, if this chick can do it, maybe I could do it. If this dude could do it, maybe I could do it. But there are people out there who do regular shit though, who have like, maybe all they do is they rate toys, or maybe they have a foot fetish, they just, they do foot fetish work or whatever. They just have, or they post their hands or whatever, just some people have OnlyFans for other reasons behind that. I mean, besides that, but the majority of it is this type of work. And it's gotten to the point where I don't know if I believe that it's, I mean, I guess it is some sort of entertainment, for some people, but is it some sort of entertainment that, that we really need? I mean, do we need that? Do we need that? Do we need to watch fucking or know that this chick is awesome? Like, I mean, straight salami sandwich down here. Like, yeah, it's over. I mean, what's going on with your life? I mean, what's going on with your life that you think that you're empowered to really, this is empowering? Because I think it was Lily Phillips who said that her parents were like, you know what? My parents actually support what I do. No, how the fuck could they support that? I mean,
she's the 1,000 dude girl.
I think she's the 1,000 dude.
Yeah, my parents support it. That's hilarious.
That's the most hilarious shit I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, are they on TV? They're on Jerry saying it?
Well, Jerry's dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day. We saw there's a Netflix Jerry Springer, and there was a guy on there that said, "There's one more time I'm talking about this show, and then I'm fucking done." Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah. This is because this right here is some Jerry Springer bullshit.
Yeah, well, hopefully he talks to a movie producer before he calls it one more time.
I don't know. This guy looked like
Jerry's going to be a movie, don't you think? That'd be a great movie.
Wasn't there a movie?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it would be a good movie.
I don't know.
If there is one, great.
Remember when Patrick used to try to get on those shows?
He actually got on.
Yeah, he got on a few.
Jenny Jones.
He got on Jenny Jones a few times. Remember?
I don't know about a few times, but I know of one time they flew to New York.
I think he got on Sally Jesse too.
Oh, maybe I'm confused with mine.
I think he was on Jenny Jones and Sally
Okay,
Jesse.
so more than one.
Yeah, they made up like some fucking. They would make up crazy shit.
What a dumb.
And get a fucking free vacation.
Yeah.
Hey. They would just talk the most. That's so fucking wild shit.
We know people like that. And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I was on Jenny Jones, girl." I probably would be
Jenny
denying it.
Jones.
Like, Jenny Jones, me? That wasn't me.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was you. It was fucking you.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I've never been even to New York.
Get the fuck out of
Can't
here.
believe me.
It looks exactly like
Do
you.
I look like the kind of guy to go on Jenny Jones?
Yes. Hey, y'all, check it out. I'm going to take a break real fast, and when I come back, we're going to keep chopping it up about whatever else is in the news. This is Deron Harris Podcast. I'll be right back.
The podcast playground. Hooray!
Now, back to the Deron Harris Podcast.
Hey, y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the show. I'm here with my producer and my best friend, Jay Yandle. We sitting here chopping it up in the front seat of my RV, talking about the whatever is wild in what's happening out here.
It is too wild.
So we was just talking about this chick, but it's like
Too wild.
what's happening. I haven't really paid close attention since I found out that like Cassie choked and vomited on fucking.
You're not talking about Diddy now, right?
Of course, we're talking about Diddy now.
Oh, man. I go to great lengths to not know. But
I know you know something.
I know too much.
So what do you know?
I know she got peed on.
I know she got peed on.
And did you hear the defense?
No.
That's not illegal. We've been
Well,
peeing on bitches since the beginning of time.
Yes. So.
What else you guys? That's what you guys got is we peed on it?
But that's what I'm talking about. But there's a fine ass line. I talked about this with Yvonne. There's a fine ass line between like when do you get to okay, I don't like this shit no more, because obviously
You get in the car and leave when you're done with them.
yeah, well, I mean, still, I mean, how long did it take her to get done with that shit?
I don't know. Must not have been the peed on.
It took a long fucking
Yeah,
time.
she stayed after the
for
peed
a
on.
hot ass
so-
minute. She was around. You know, she didn't leave. She didn't report it to nobody. There was other people involved, and I'm sure other celebrities involved. That shit is.
There are other celebrities involved that say they were there.
Dun, 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 dun.
So
I was there. I hit it, but I didn't inhale.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't there. So
I'm telling you that. I think so. I mean, I'm hearing all kind of people supposed to take the stand, Usher, all kind of shit.
oh man.
So what do you know? So
I know that they don't allow hair dye in the jail.
yeah, they don't, do they?
No, they don't allow hair gel. That stuff that takes the bags out from under your eyes.
Yeah, he looking kind of, man.
Because you know he was a shined up act.
Well, he looked like he's been the president for 40 years.
But did he?
Yeah.
Was a class act.
Yeah, he was
Shined up.
he was cleaned up. I mean,
yeah.
he had
Tight.
Well, he had $1 billion to go in every single day, make himself the most pristine motherfucker you have ever seen.
Let it get away from him. It sounds like.
It got away from you.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So,
He's not going to be able to pull. I got running around with the wrong crowd.
you're the fucking kingpin, dude. You started the shit wrong. You are the wrong crowd, motherfucker. You're the wrong crowd. You know what's funny about that? When I was Tenenbaum in New York, I've been to like a few white parties. I've been to a few of his parties out in the Hamptons, and they're fucking hot parties. I served his Kim Porter. I was working at the Canal Room, and there was a party. They was having some sort of party, and he came and said, "My wife, she liked your drinks the last time she was here. You don't make drinks for nobody else but her." And I said, "Cool." I made, I guess, 3 drinks all night. He gave me his beat up ass black card, and I think I made 3 drinks all fucking night. And he tipped me like $3,000 that I split with the other bartenders. But he tipped us like $3,000 just for making 3 drinks. So, you know, he was Diddy.
You kind of remember that?
That was years ago. Remember that was years
At the
ago.
Canal Room?
Yeah, when I worked at the Canal Room. That shit was years ago.
Yeah. But it was uptown New York, so
it was downtown actually.
Okay. Not being from there, I get my side to side mixed up even.
But that was in his heyday. I guess this is when they're talking about a lot of shit because I guess J-Lo, there was a one time I saw this specifically. There was a party at this place. I forgot the name of the place, but I saw them pull up in the middle of an intersection. The car stopped. Security got out at the intersection, stopped traffic. Diddy and J-Lo jumped out of the car that they were in and ran inside the club. And I was waiting in line. And when I got inside, of course, I saw them. They were up in the VIP and, doing their thing. But I guess that's when all this stuff started materializing and or him concocting or putting all this stuff together. Because I heard that at one point they wanted to question J-Lo about some shit, about some sort of involvement at some point. But I don't know how true that is. But if it is true, I mean, this goes back a while. It's a lot of people who have been seen with Diddy, including the person who is our current president, wrapped around on some buddy.
What was the other guy who's dead now?
Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. They was best friends.
Oh man, the whole week.
But see, this is what the fuck I'm talking. Listen to what I'm talking about. Do you feel me? Do you see what I'm talking about? Now everybody knows. Everybody knows. Now maybe everybody doesn't know. Let me rephrase that. Everybody in New York knows that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were best friends. Has more pictures with the dude than anybody else. That's your best friend. Motherfuckers is hanging the fuck out, fucking laughing, hanging out with each other's girls, just hanging the fuck out. You motherfuckers is everywhere. You're friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Children around.
Okay. Yeah. You're fucking hanging the fuck out. Now you're hanging out with Diddy. Diddy is obviously freaking the fuck off, just like your boy Jeff is obviously freaking the fuck off.
That's right.
Obviously, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Now,
who doesn't want to freak off?
Yeah, it seems like everybody likes to freak off. You know what I'm saying? Especially motherfuckers trying to grab motherfuckers by the pussy. You know what I mean?
People like, I want to freak off.
Yeah, because if you listen, who knows if that's one of the things he was talking about? You just grab him by the pussy.
Maybe at the
freak off. Maybe it might be, but it was one of those things. Well, they just came out with the list of dudes that was it was like a bunch of dudes, and it was like.
Did you ever see Married to the Mob?
With what was his name? Dean Stockwell. I did see
also, that. It was the Gotti boy and his mama.
Yeah.
They're gonna have something like that. Dating Diddy.
That's horrible.
They will.
Oh well, it's gonna be like the R. Kelly thing.
Yeah.
Well, they got the little Diddy trial thing. They're listen. There's so many motherfuckers putting shit together right now about this.
It's terrible.
They even said even Al B. Sure. I'll be sure it's like
he's working on a podcast, but he just won't wrap it up. He's just so indecisive.
He's someplace else.
Yeah, he's got a good story.
He's trying to protect himself.
He's trying to protect his story and himself.
Yeah.
He don't want to get killed.
Yeah.
He's got dirt, it seems.
Well,
if you want a juicy story and you don't know about the I'll Be Sure connection.
You'd be surprised at how many stories are behind the scenes of a lot of things that happen that we don't fucking know about. You know what I mean? Like, in this freak off shit, everybody, look at this. Everybody thought Diddy was this fucking upstanding motherfucker. They really did.
That's right.
They really did. Diddy's great. He gave to the children. Diddy's great.
He does.
He was on Sesame Street. Diddy's wonderful.
He is.
This motherfucker is a fucking sexual deviant.
But that's how you do it.
That's
how you cover it.
Remember Marv Albert?
Yeah, Marv, where he got caught with some panties on.
He bit the chick in the fucking hotel room.
Yeah, and if he hadn't have bit her, she wouldn't have dined him out for having on the panties.
But see, that's yeah, gotcha. But see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's okay if you want to wear panties, right? But no biting.
But you just can't tell anybody because I got to be on Inside the NBA this weekend.
But he was on NBA.
Yeah,
he was.
And went on like a fucking gangster.
With panties
God
on.
Damn right I got panties on.
Feel
over
good.
there. Yes!
Now everybody knows I don't have to worry about it.
That's right.
It's the NBA on NBC.
God damn it. I'm telling you, man. People are wild, man. They wild out there. They wild, and they don't want to. They want everybody to not know they're wild. They really do. They want everybody to fucking. But see, my thing is this. At least be honest. Be honest, man. Be honest about the shit you like, especially when, like, if you dating somebody, especially if you start dating somebody, please be honest with the shit that you like, because, you know, that's the reason a lot of shit don't work, because you get wrapped up with somebody and the next thing you know, you find out, holy shit, this motherfucker right here is the wildest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. I mean, damn. I mean, like, for real, like, for instance, like, if you go out, I mean, to eat, you know, you can sit down with somebody and, you know, like, hi, you know, my name is Tom, you know, I enjoy biking and cooking. I like to go camping. My favorite song is Bette Midler's Wind Beneath My Wings. You know, I mean, my favorite movies include Star Wars, The Matrix, and Up That Ass Number 57. The
complete series.
Yeah.
I only watch Up That Ass.
That right there is honest. That's what I'm talking about. It is the ground floor. It is the honesty. And besides, that gives her the opportunity to say, I like Coke Bottle Cocks 4. So, I mean, at the same time, honesty. It needs to be, I think things need to be put in a form where you let people know about you. You know what I mean? I mean, you let people know about you. Like, I told my wife about me, and my wife told me about her, and here we are married to this day. Because, you know, her crazy, let's just call it crazy, matches my crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful. And inside of that, it's something very special there. You know what I mean? And that's the way it's supposed to be. And when you have people like these chicks from OnlyFans out here, you know, basically showing younger ladies that, you know, this is what sexual liberation is, you know, or this is what it's supposed to be like, or, you know, it's okay to do this, you know.
Well, I'm glad they're showing her in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is
fuck
not,
up, no pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, knocked up, and probably pregnant.
I don't know. They probably, Lily Phillips. Well, I don't know if it's her. I'm not sure who it is, but one of them's, I guess, pregnant now. I
guess you don't have to be pregnant if you don't want to these days, but
yeah,
silly.
Yeah, just irresponsible, really.
Yeah, looks shitty on a resume too.
Listen, bad on paper.
Yeah, looks bad on. Aren't you that girl that? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, come here, that girl that you know.
Yeah. Listen. Look at what the fuck happened to Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, well, she's got a nice line of purses, I've heard.
Yeah, well, when she's
had a lot of therapy, I read.
Yeah, well, the recent aftermath of that.
She's finally okay.
I've served her twice when I was working at the bar Odeon in Manhattan. She came in twice, and that's when I heard about her making purses. That was years and years and years ago. I was young, I was a kid, but that was like, you know, in the wake, you know, it was a little bit distant, but not too distant.
My friend Linda Tripp's got a Christmas store. Don't ask me how I know these details.
Let's see. Do real research.
Really nice Christmas store.
So, I don't know, man. As far as these girls are concerned, I mean, far be it from me to tell somebody how to be happy.
Skank.
Hey, you said it. I didn't.
Skank.
I'm trying to be.
Skank.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice.
The Diddy roundup, prison.
Yeah, I think Diddy's going to prison.
This ends in prison.
Well, I think it ends in. It's the only way. Now,
if he sold some chicks, or anybody was in the trunk.
But did he sell people?
Prison.
Well, I think he blew up Kid Cudi's car. That's what they're saying, that he blew up a fucking car. How you doing that? Because apparently, I guess...
How'd Uncle blow up a car? Maybe he was a cousin?
I don't know.
He was weird. He played like the Star Trek game. I mean, like not Dungeons and Dragons. That has a certain level of cool. The Star Trek version.
Of Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't know. It's a board and you're Spock and I'm Kirk. You roll the dice. Anyway... He blew up his boss's car. It was beautiful. I mean, total blew. Went up in the air like the movies. But see, he had said, he walked out mad and said, I'm going to blow up your car. See, ruins it.
Yeah, fucked the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Because you could have got off on some accident.
Man.
But instead,
yeah, see.
You go to prison.
That's that comic book land you live in. Like, I am going to blow up your truck.
Well, people just think that shit is, I mean, that's what it is. It's a fantasy land. And that's, for lack of a better phrase, that's how I equate the world that Diddy lives in and the world that these OnlyFans chicks live in is this motherfucking fantasy land that the rest of us look in on. We every morning we open up our phones and we scroll and we find these people, all these influencers who influence us to do these things or think that, you know, particular things are all right. Even like some of these racist influencers who are race baiters or you know, some of the fitness, any of these fitness influencers, any of these influencers, you know, at what point do we say influencers?
Yeah, I love to put up a black baby Jesus at Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Remember that? That broke the world. That broke the whole fucking world.
That's crazy.
Baby Jesus.
He was dark skinned
and black.
A little bit dark.
He was black.
Yeah.
But see, historically accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, they would call that olive drab.
Olive drab.
They're heavy on the drab.
See, come on, y'all. Come on. Olive drab. Now I got to be olive drab.
No.
Well, I got to be olive drab.
No, that's it.
I don't know, man. What would Jesus say? I don't know.
Jesus would say you look like a decent cup of coffee. Not too black, you know, not too light.
I see.
Good, right.
I picture Jesus to be maybe a little darker than Yvonne.
Yeah, I mean, I never think really about the color of the skin. I really kind of think he was into the wine, though.
But hair, like, I think Jesus was into the wine.
I mean, if they didn't have any, he would whip up a batch.
Turn water right into it without blinking. But see, my problem is this.
Jesus was like, the wine is going?
Nah, man. This is my problem, though. These people that sit up over here and talk about how bad the wine is and how bad the wine and wine is bad if you abuse it. But Jesus turned water into it.
I think the water was bad.
I think the water
was bad.
It
had to be beer.
It was.
You couldn't just drink water back then. You had to make it into beer
or something. Grape juice.
You had to mix it with the grape juice.
Because I'm sure they had grape juice. If they were making wine, they had grape juice.
But it was the Middle East, right? Grapes.
Yeah, they're making grape juice. They were drinking grape juice, and some of it got away from them. They tried to swill it out with some water.
This is fabulous.
Look at us coming up with fucking concocted stories of history. But listen, that's what they're doing today.
We're close.
Yeah.
We're close. I like the story where who's the first guy that decided to eat the holy sacrifice? Like, hey, guys.
Yeah.
This is the big
Have
pig.
you smelled this? Have you smelled this? I'm starving.
Yeah, this is the sacrifice.
We've been told not to eat for how long?
Don't act like a crazy person.
Hey, man. Smell it.
You're going to... Darren is eating the sacrifice.
Put a little salt on it. Get some salt, man. I'm going to eat this. Do you want some? If not, I'm going to take it back to my family.
Yeah, because I've been down at the beach opening these little oysters.
So what are we going to do?
They're slimy.
Yeah, they suck, don't they?
I've been eating them.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good, huh?
Yeah. Wrong.
Oh, yeah. What if we put some of those with the sacrifice?
I don't know. What did they eat?
Surf and turf. Yeah, manna. They ate manna.
I don't believe that.
What the fuck is manna?
That was snow. You know how
like,
you can eat snow?
Like pillowy clouds or something like that.
It's bread from heaven. Day old bread from heaven. Yesterday's bread. They're throwing it out in heaven.
Yeah, I mean, because I've always wondered, what is manna?
Bread from heaven.
Bread from heaven.
They were starving and they were delusional and they were falling in and out of consciousness. And they were like, I think bread fell. Must be bread fell from heaven. It was strangers sharing their sandwich.
I mean,
there's an explanation for everything.
We have no idea. Listen, we have no idea what the fuck actually transpired. But
there's a way to find out. Have you heard?
No.
There's trips to see God in Oregon with a licensed physician. See God is on the menu.
Wow. How much does that cost?
There weren't prices, but you could go meet with in Oregon. They have mushrooms that are legal, but you have to do it at the office with the doctor, and they give you headphones and blindfolds, and they dose the shit out of you. Some people cry, and then they have this See God package where you
get to meet
God.
God.
Once you meet God, you're no longer afraid of death, and you can live your life happy because you've met him and you know what's up.
How can you confirm this?
I can't. We're gonna go check it out.
Well,
and I've looked at the internet, but this is their website. They're saying this. It's like going to Walmart.com and saying, "Is Walmart got good products?" They're gonna be like, "Yeah, we'll bring it to your house."
Yeah.
What do you want, fan? Click on it. Click on Bring to my house. We'll see how good Walmart.com is. But
yeah,
they say they're good.
I
bet they have testimonials on the website, but they could have just written those. I have.
Listen, I am so reluctant to believe any testimonials. I'm like, yeah, you fucking work for these people.
Well, my testimonials, I got some big league testimonials. Yeah.
Okay.
Call them and ask them.
I bigged your company up. You owe me money.
Damn it.
You should pay me.
No. Sue me. Come get me. Find me.
That's right. I love that better. Come get me.
That's right.
Fuckers.
Charles used to say, they could charge me all they want. I ain't paying.
Strong words.
Strong words from a small man.
Well, I'm going to take another break. When I come back, I'm going to wrap this shit up. This is Deron Harris Podcast.
I can't wait for the third topic.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you just wait. This is the Deron Harris Podcast. I'll be right back.
The podcast playground. Hooray!
Now, back to the Deron Harris Podcast.
I'm having
Hey, y'all, what's happening? Welcome back to the show. Listen, I had a really good story. I was going to talk about some bullshit. But I was sitting here talking about producer about, I'll let him tell you.
My 81-year-old mother's been visiting from out of town. It's been a trying week. And we have watched movies in the evening. After dinner, it's been fine.
Right.
She sits close
Right.
on the couch.
Well, she hadn't
to
seen
me.
you. Well, she lives, where does she lives?
She in Florida. I live in West Virginia.
Yeah. So,
And so it's fine, and we have dessert. Like, she has cookies. I have fruit. And she's like, you don't want a cookie? I'm having an orange.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's trying to eat right.
I don't
do
really
well.
eat cookies. I will if she like made them.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
they look like they're
Can't
these are Nabisco. I don't want one. Thank you. Anyway, and my wife picks the movies, and she's done great, like a champ,
Right.
until last night.
So,
And I recognized Adrian Brody
yeah.
right off the bat.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's been in a couple things I've seen.
He's a great actor.
And I like him okay. So I recognize him. But right off the bat, he's got his fucking... You see his dick. He's got his dick out. The girl's
What?
playing with his dick in the shower. And
What?
you're like, what?
What?
What? And Allison's over there eating. Like, we look at each other like, you picked a movie to get the dick out?
Oh, man. You got the dick
All right, so she gets
out.
the dishes, and she's in the kitchen, and my mom's like, do you think we should pause it for your hour? You know? Nah.
Let
She don't
this-
give a shit. She's already bouncing.
We can fast forward.
And when she went to bed, she gave me the look like, I'm out here sitting close with my mom. What's the name of this movie? Did you look it up?
It was
They're called the Delusionals or the Deviants or what?
the Brutalists.
The Brutalists. Oh, it gets worse, dog.
So what happened?
I mean, I don't even remember. They're refugees. But he goes to the peep show, and they show the screen.
See,
and it's not
even
that
as
bad.
a refugee, you still have time to be a sexual deviant.
This is like in the 40s or the 20s. I can't even tell you. But it's old school porn, so it's soft. It's still watching it with your mother,
right? But
it's just boobies and a hairy triangle. Old, but full frontal.
What's your mom? No, see, I can't. We got to watch the Power Rangers or some shit after that. I don't know, man.
Well, he must have got charged by this because now he's back at the room with somebody, throwing up on the table, munching between their legs, got their little triangle munched on.
Oh, man.
And just me and the mom. This guy's throwing down like he's not finished with it.
Oh, dog. I couldn't have done it.
And so
I could not have done that.
Out of some kindness of some kind of spirit, we reached the middle of the movie, an hour and 40 minutes in. And on the screen it says intermission. I'm like, thank God.
Man.
Thank God. And I pushed the thing, and it was like an hour and 40 left. Okay? Let me tell you something. I have some new rules in my life. I don't watch 3-hour movies.
Oh, dog. That's it.
I don't watch 3-hour movies with this type of sexual content with my mother.
That's crazy.
My wife is in big trouble.
Listen, you don't know.
She already said, we laughed about it the next morning, that she had no idea. She was sorry. She snorted, shot coffee out of her nose. That makes it believable, right?
You got set up. That sounds like the setup.
I don't think so. I think she didn't know.
That's so crazy, though.
It's just terrible.
How'd your mom react?
I don't know. She might have been crocheting. Spectacular thing going on, and you're crocheting.
Well, hey, man, thank you for dropping by the show, man.
I loved it. Thank you for having me.
Man, listen, I'll be up your way probably here in the next month or so.
Oh, cool. I got an RV spot right in the front yard.
Yeah, man. I'm going to come take it up here, so.
Now, it's not level as you're used to.
Hey, we'll make do with what we got. So I just want to thank everybody, man. I want to thank everybody for listening, not watching. It's not video, but listening to the show. I want to thank my parents, like I do every week, for giving me the mouthpiece. I want to thank my wife for being my biggest supporter. I want to thank the man sitting in front of me, like I do every week, just from right here. Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here, man, and appreciate you producing my show every week. I appreciate you.
Oh, I love it. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, man. And I want to thank Gentry Thomas for the platform, and last but not least, and like I did in the beginning, I want to thank everybody for joining me and listening to my show, man. I do really appreciate you, because without you, there's no Deron Harris Podcast. So until next week, y'all have a good one. Peace.
You've been listening to the Deron Harris Podcast. Subscribe to the show, give a good rating, and everything you need to know is at DeronHarris.com.